just talking about Earth, Tony. Oh. An environmentally conscious Italian.
I'm gonna put them in cement carbon footprints. Yeah.
That was good, man.
Yeah. I run a composting business. Maybe I could be of assistance. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I never watched The Sopranos. I got tired of how Italian they were. I was so, dude, I probably watched like a season and a half of The Sopranos. Just like, stop, please. I can't take any more Italian bullshit.
It would get me so hard, though, when Tony would come home from cheating on his wife and there'd be like a full plate of fucking rigatoni in the fridge. Imagine that.
I do be hungry.
Dude, I got to come home and fucking dig into a Lunchable when I just cheated on my wife.
Yeah, fucking the gourmand does give me an appetite.
Just go to Sunoco and buy it yourself.
Sunoco's a family name, Jake. My father was Sunoco. His father was Sunoco. His mother was a Sunoco.
There is a lot of pageantry to Italians. You know?
Pageantry is another family name, Jake. It's Italian. It means pageantry. It means child beauty pageant.
Pageantry just ain't just the shortest tree in the forest, by the way. What's your guys' favorite song from the Pure Mood soundtrack?
Enya's on there, right?
Damn right she is. She's all over that.
Is that Return to Innocence?
That's Enigma, Return to Innocence, and
Excuse
that's my
you?
favorite.
You're thinking of Sail Away, Mike.
Okay,
She's got a couple bangers on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're Enya guy, or you're a Native
No.
American chanting guy?
No, I had a friend whose mom was painfully single, and she used to blast Enya in the car.
Only time?
Man, that would be so cool.
That's all she had, Jake.
Imagine being Enya's target audience.
No, that's bad. Too.
No way.
It's like the same as like Yanni, right? They'd have they'd probably have a lot of crossover.
I mean, similarly distant from having real friends, but not in the same direction.
just
could
chill
find
soundscapes.
You can
basically.
find it quick. You could just like look up anybody who's purchased tarot cards,
Yeah.
and then you know there's your audience.
An Enya lady can look at a windowsill and tell you how cool it would be to hang out by it instantly. She knows exactly how much give's going to be in the curtains as the breeze comes in, and then she's going to think about it while holding a mug with both hands. That's what you're talking about.
Within 5 seconds of seeing that windowsill.
Who's the other one? Yanni? Is that who you said? Or Kenny
I
G? Who did you say? Yanni?
I think Yanni's got more of an Enya vibe than Kenny G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of ladies are into Kenny G?
Oh, real pervert horse face ladies.
I
that reads.
I got to see Kenny G at Disney. He was
Where?
doing a concert. I was
Where?
walking around Epcot. Remember when we
That's
walked-
where Hanson was going to play the night we were there.
Yeah. I saw Boys and Men one night, and I saw Kenny G the next.
Wow, they don't even do back-to-back nights?
Yeah, there
Hanson's
was-
in town. Hanson's in Epcot for one night only.
I don't know if they do like 2 nights. 'cause
200 times a year.
Yeah, I was there for the week, so I got the like Sunday show and then like the Friday show next week. And fucking Kenny rips, dude.
You know what the G stands
I
for?
call him Kenny. What's it stand for?
Go fuck yourself, Jake.
Dude, he was holding the fucking note. Like, that's insane to me. He was just like, and like for like 5 fucking minutes.
Killing time. He's stretching.
He's stretching.
He's
Contractually obligated.
Kenny,
that at the time.
Kenny Hanson's tour bus was in a horrible accident. They're going to need at least 45 more minutes. He goes,
They're gonna need a doctor.
Yeah, man. I was screaming. I was like, Kenny! And everyone was like, "What? That's not this."
the fuck?
Yeah,
They said, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is little motherfucking talking about.
I was into it, man.
Bro, what's the single day pay for a show at Epcot?
Oh my god. I would
2
say
shows.
for Kenny G, I would say he gets 20
25
G's.
G's? 25 Kenny
Kenny
G's?
20 G's. There we go.
Hanson's probably pulling in a cool 10 each.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, more kids at Epcot are going to be excited about fucking Hanson, I guess.
Yeah, I saw
I don't know.
Deftones play at a casino and they got paid $50,000 cash.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
talking, and this was in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah.
Epcot, come on, dude. Kenny G's not answering the phone for less than 50.
All right, I like that.
I have no idea, Danny. Please do not look any of this up.
$8,000. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny, here's your fast pass. Thank you very much.
This cannot be used for the Rise of Resistance.
Yeah. There's restrictions.
Yeah, this is only good for the Buzz Lightyear ride, which is now Lilo and Stitch. All right, someone hold my bassoon.
What do you think is the most racist ride at Disney now that Splash Mountain's closed?
I think they made that one about the future with no minorities. The World of Tomorrow. Is that Disney? What's the thing where you go and
Tomorrowland, yeah.
Tomorrowland, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a whole area of rides, though. What's the ride there? Like, you sit in
You
a cart and go
you
through
sit in the middle
future?
of like this kind of like circular TED talk, and then the thing in the middle is like, and also in the future, all of your neighbors will be quiet and not play music and barbecue on the front steps.
No chicken bones anywhere.
Imagine a time machine to go back and prevent the invention of reggaeton.
Reggaeton will just be a made-up word.
Yeah.
We got some people in the chat who say they know Kenny G fans. Can you describe the Kenny G fans' faces and blankets at home situation? How many blankets are they wearing at home?
My impression of Kenny G fans is like woman office manager who kind of puts too much of a personal touch on her office. Like it's overly like showing her personality.
It's going to be a pain in the ass when she has to take all that shit out in one box. to
Yeah.
the car.
God, dude. Yeah.
When layoffs come.
When she gets fired, someone's gonna have to carry a second box of shit out with her, and it's gonna be like, "Okay, see ya."
Yeah.
She's got framed pictures of babies wearing dress clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, wall-to-wall frames, for sure.
Tons of free merchandise from like local radio station events that she goes to, like World Cafe, like XPN type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, someone's going to have to peel a bunch of stickers off of her filing cabinet. She did not have permission to put all those stickers on there.
I forgot to mention, I read a very funny description of Walt Disney's anti-Semitism described as bumpy spots.
Like they were bumpy spots in his
In his,
life
in
and
his journey,
personality.
yeah.
I thought it was a ride. It's,
How anti-Semitic was he? I didn't mean to phrase it. He was so anti-Semitic.
In my eyes, I think it's like passing anti-Semitism. It's like breakfast kiosk anti-Semitism, where you're just making time, passing time with the guy in front of you.
I could go for a little bit and not liking Jewish people.
Do you have anything smaller than a small? I kind of just want like a half a
Can I
cup.
get a skosh of anti-Semitism, please?
splash.
Yeah.
You
A
know,
little dab. Well, actually, why don't you get the anti-Semitism and I'll just have a little bit of yours?
yeah.
If it's that level or below, don't even report it.
How much sugar? I'll take 6 million nanograms.
Yeah, I mean, the guy ended up with the most global media power in the history of humankind. I think if he was really riding hard, he could have brainwashed us a little bit. You know?
Do you think one of the characters was created in mind who might have the most anti-Semitism, but he just can't speak it?
Beast.
Like who? Beast? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beast definitely has a swastika tattoo under all
Yeah.
that fur.
Yeah. Yeah, the second he was just like, I'm just saying, they do hold positions of power in kind of weird little clumps. Everyone was like, fucking send him back.
He starts turning into a prince. He's like, you know, you leave that one patch. Leave that one patch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he just spends 2 decades talking to his teapots and shit until some little slut comes around and sucks his dog dick. You've cured me of my anti-Semitism. And then he turns back. That's an allegory for being cured of your anti-Semitism by a slut.
Damn, I think all that is true. You just fucking nailed it.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey,
I was gonna say
did my
goofy.
cabinets catch you on the way in about how like all the executives at all the major news corporations all kind of like are similar in a weird way? Oh, okay, cool. Anyway.
Did you hear the thing about the $1 million loan with no interest?
Maybe Beast. Who else could there be?
I think Donald Duck probably hates everybody.
But you can't understand what he's saying.
I can. We speak the same language.
Pluto.
Well, you don't speak it, but you can hear it.
Yeah, if anything, Donald Duck was Jewish.
Pluto barks at all the Jewish people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Donald. Am I thinking Donald? No,
Scrooge?
Donald's Jewish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Duckburg.
I think of Scrooge McDuck, yeah. Who? I always thought he would have been paralyzed if he dove into that puddle of gold coins.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're harvesting nephews for stem cells.
I think it is a matter of time though before that like rumor gets like taken so out of control that like that statue when you walk in he's going like this. You know, he's holding Mickey's hand,
Ooh,
but he's going
Jake.
like this.
Walt is.
Yeah. It's like if you look up the picture, Danny, it's not a full wave. It stops at the shoulder length.
Ooh,
I gotta stop doing that, by the way.
we should look.
Yeah.
We should look
Now there's
into.
plenty of footage of you now.
It's more of a hey Hitler.
Let's think about stealing his head and putting it in a microwave for 59.59, just to see what we come up with and what the first word he says is.
What's that amount of time? Just less than an hour?
Oh, you can set microwaves to hours?
I don't know. I've never had the balls to
Danny, search
cook
his
my pizza for
statue.
an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
But,
man.
I mean, somebody's gonna.
Yeah,
think
I see
that,
what
you
you're
know
saying.
I
I
mean?
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. However, like, that's howdy neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like bringing up bananas.
Not just
around.
ruin just a casual hello for most people.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, I'm not going all the way up. I'm not going over my fucking head to wave my hand.
yeah.
Now, the irony of that statue is when Disney employees point, they can't have their fingers spread. They have to have them together in fingering position.
Yeah, I would say that is part of the irony, but wouldn't you say it's more of the bronzany?
I love it, Tim. Isn't it fun?
What's
Absolutely not.
I could feel the hate.
Oh, my
that he
ass
has
is getting
for a
hot
second.
again.
shitting
Mike.
and pissing at the same time? What the fuck did you do to him? God damn it.
God damn it.
Is it just rude to point with one finger? Is that what the basis of the idea behind two fingers
Yeah, one
is?
finger is, hey, what's that black guy doing in here?
It's a very small, loud world. Yeah, I don't know what the basis is. I guess because this can be interpreted as being rude, whereas
Yeah.
like this is more gun-like. So, ooh, boy.
Yeah, finger guns.
Why do they all have holsters on their side before they pull it out?
If you guys don't mind walking right over there to the pond, because I assume you can't swim, I would recommend you all go in that way.
You know what I realized the other day? Did we not pass a churro cart in Disney while we were there? I didn't get a churro.
Wow, I'm
There's
sorry
one
to
in
hear that.
Magic Kingdom. That's
Are they only there though? Are they keeping the churros in MK? Is that why it's MK Ultra? Is that why every time I smell cinnamon sugar I get a fucking weird boner?
I went
Is
to Costco for the first time yesterday, and I finally had the hot dog and soda and a churro.
Wow, you actually put a churro down after that hot dog. Those things are
Oh,
massive.
absolutely. Well, first of all, dude, the $1.50. I mean, this is mythical stuff.
It's insane.
I've never lived within striking distance. I guess I have, but like
Cherry Hill's always been there, baby.
I'm a city urchin kid. With this Big Lot stores were outside of our budget.
Right.
$140 for an entire year. That wasn't going to make it in,
Ours is only 60.
or whatever it is. I don't fucking know.
It ain't a 140. Don't be spreading bad misinformation.
You know what?
about
I might have an
Costco.
executive membership.
Ooh, you're getting money back, baby. That means you're
Yeah.
spending at least $250 a month. That's a smart fucking Costco shopper.
Well, bro,
right
my
there.
my first purchase was the television of my dreams. I had a job at the time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, I finally got to go in. I only ever used it online. I had to go in there and get a membership card, and I got to finally have. Was it $1 before, and they raised it to $1.50?
No, it's always been 150, and it's
Okay.
always going to be 150.
Wow.
I've heard otherwise. I've heard that that's in trouble.
Nope.
I hope so. Anyway, I thought
I know.
how many opportunities am I going to have the $1.50 hot dog and soda combo, and I had it, and I was with my sister and Mary Jo, and they would not shut the fuck up about how bad this hot dog made my car smell. They were furious with me.
Yeah, the
about how
burps are pretty
rank-
bad too.
Well, true. But man, it's a pretty serious hot dog.
It's basically on like a hoagie roll. It's a gigantic
soft,
roll.
long, soft, seeded roll. And they have a squirt gun of relish on the way out the door. I
Dressed
was
it up.
genuinely pleased. Actually, dude, it reminded me once again of the meme of the guy with the slice of pizza in his car. And it says, Little Caesars tastes so good when you ain't got a bitch in your ear telling you it's nasty. It was so good. Yeah, I got my hot dog and Mountain Dew, and then I polished it off with a churro, which was
Mountain Dew. That's
underwhelming.
a taste combo I haven't had yet.
Mountain Dew and
I
hot
always
dog?
go Pepsi because I'm usually a Coke guy. Got to be honest with you, but a
The
fountain
hell?
Pepsi sometimes hits better than any Coke anywhere.
What did you eat first?
Hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saving the churro for dessert, obviously.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That's a kind of a weird churro though. It's like half wheat
It's not great.
spiraled. Yeah.
I would say, as far as churros goes, not great. As far as like thing I was eating in my car that I spent 75 cents on, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
No.
can't beat that.
Yeah.
If my wife was dead, I would eat like that every day.
My wife's alive, and that's how I eat every single day.
Would you ever consider eating the hot dog and the churro at the same
Also,
bite?
is anyone going to Cherry Hill after this? The same bite, you said?
I'm driving.
If I was in a rush,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably put the churro in the hot dog roll. and
Ooh.
chomp it that way.
Jake and I have a new hot dog spot in our neighborhood.
What?
Yeah, this new spot opening up.
What are they doing, them doggies there?
Just making them.
Just
Chili sauce. What we got?
yeah, dude, they have a special sauce.
Yes.
It's not chili, but it's a special sauce. And get this, they're cash only. And when I went in and I ordered, I didn't have cash. The lady's like, just pay me whenever.
What?
Yeah,
Did you go back the next day?
you better believe it, brother.
Man.
I'm never going back.
But get this, I told my wife about it. I was like, hey, I forgot I told her to go pay the lady. So she paid, and then I paid a second time the next day, like a fucking dickhead.
Well,
Ooh, they didn't stop you. They said, "Oh, thanks."
Well, no, the kid that was working there said something. He's like, are you related to the lady who came in yesterday? I was like, I don't know, man.
okay, so he gave you an out. You did not take it.
Yeah.
Still nice, though. I mean, a double payment on a favor like that,
You're in forever.
you got a good relationship going.
Yeah, it's a really great place. It used to be a bar that was a total shithole, and the lady used to cook there. And now that the bar went out of business, the lady took it over and is now going to cook out of there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else besides hot dogs?
Brother, they got mac and cheese, they got meatballs, they got kielbasa, they got hot sausage, they got pierogies.
Wow.
This lady knows what she's doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit there. I'm going to have to go there.
Damn, I do love a place that caters their entire menu around feeding a fat child lunch on a sick day.
Yeah, meatballs, kielbasa, and hot dogs.
Yeah, thanks,
What a
Grandma.
combo.
Thanks, Grandma. I'm glad you're babysitting me today.
Yeah, glad you have that basement freezer.
And get this, when they serve you your onion rings, they don't put them in a little dish. They just dump them in the bag.
Whoa.
That seems pretty rude.
Yeah.
Five Guys style. How's the onion ring?
Delicious.
Really?
Yep.
Is the bag like by itself?
Yeah, I think it's going to grease.
No,
through.
it's
gonna
married,
bust
Jake.
open.
No, I mean like if you get a hot dog, the hot dog's wrapped up
They
in
are wrapped
another
up.
bag.
Yes.
So it's like two separate bags.
It's a separate
All right,
bag, yeah.
Okay, just gotta make sure.
Can they put
Can't
it all
cross
in
the
one bag and
street.
strap it to my fucking mouth like a feed bag and just let me drive home like that?
Put it in one of those fucking cup holster fucking hats.
It's so tough. In our neighborhood, which is people that look a lot like us, a lot of hot dog places have tried to gain momentum, but nobody ever manages to stay in business more than a couple of years.
Yeah. We had one good
Well,
place.
you have to wonder about the business acumen of a guy that goes, "What if hot dogs were my job?"
Yeah, most places should just have a hot dog option where they already have an existing menu. But with the guy who is like, nah, the whole menu's hot dog and hot dog related items, I'm going to try to support that
I'll do my best. But
6
I'm one
times a
man.
year.
I'm one man.
Exactly. We need hundreds
That is
of
sad.
us.
Have you ever had a place that like you really liked, and every time you went, you're the only customer, and you're just like, "Damn,
Yeah.
this isn't gonna last very long," and they're just overly happy to see you.
Every hot dog place. I've
Every
ever
hot
been
dog
to.
place. There was a hot dog place in Center City that was like, I think it was called like Underdogs, and it was the basement of a building
That's good.
on like 16th Street or something.
There was this place called Sweet Taco that was really good by us, and they had these cheeseburger tacos, fucking banging, and really good desserts and donuts.
Mhm.
That I think they lasted like a year.
Damn.
It was heartbreaking. Anyway,
You got to have a gimmick, and it's live comedy. You need to have an open mic.
Yeah.
Really bring people into this hot dog place that doesn't have seating.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back. When I went back the second day, I got more hot dogs too.
No way.
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa, plot twist. Damn, I'm gonna get dogged up tonight.
Mm-hmm. You making your own?
Last night, I assembled and ate a chicken salad sandwich on a long roll while driving home from the gym.
goddamn.
Yeah, dude.
Where'd the chicken salad come from?
A Tupperware container in the passenger seat.
I thought you were saying you made the chicken salad in the car, too.
It was chilled, right? It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold. It was in a cooler. And then
Hard boiling eggs in your passenger seat.
I had to split a long roll while driving with
Oh
my
my
knee.
God.
And then I grabbed the and I had nothing to like scoop it out with or anything. And it was obviously extremely heavy on the mayo. It was from Costco. And I had to just squeeze the bottom of the Tupperware container to
Yeah.
the chicken salad onto the roll and then close it and
I've been
ate it.
there. You're just clapping it together so it spreads.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
actually, I actually also had a pack of peanut butter cheese crackers, and so I used the cheese cracker to
Whoa.
just scrape it flat, and then I closed it and immediately just dumped it all in my pants.
Do you ever suck your jeans before you put them in the washer?
No, I leave that to your mom. That was for you, John.
Thank you. One for me. Fried his ass. Fried his mother's ass. You're not supposed to wash jeans, Mike. Everybody knows that.
I've heard that a lot, and I don't believe that.
I think just dark denim you don't have to wash.
You put
I
it in
don't
the
believe it.
freezer.
Yeah, you can freeze them.
What is
In the
that supposed
freezer?
to
It
do?
kills
Kills
the smelly
bacteria.
bacteria.
Oh man,
And if
Yeah.
you get stains on dark jeans, it doesn't matter. You can't really see them.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
a jeans freezer and just put them in there every night. 'Cause as it stands right now, I wear a pair of jeans every day for 6 months, and then the knees smell so bad that I can't even be in the room with them while I sleep at night.
Yeah, you go to take a shit and the smell gets revealed to you. This smells worse than the shit I'm taking.
Yeah. Or like you stepped out and one of the legs is inside out, so as you're turning it back, you just get like that
It's a haymaker.
a cloud of like leg skin dust just gets exploded into your face, and you go, "Damn, it's time to make changes in my life."
You get your own back shot win.
Yeah, and then
Man.
you go, "Oh, I better put these in the freezer for 8 hours," and you take them out, and you're just like, "Oh God, dude, that wasn't even." I'm just gonna wash them now.
You essentially have to not wipe your own ass to get jeans to stink.
No, dude, I'm telling you, wear them every day without.
Yeah, if you get a little bit of heat going on in there, any kind of moisture buildup, back of your knees might as well be a fucking armpit, Mike.
For sure.
What do you-
Or an underscroat.
I've never smelled the backs of my jeans. I've smelled the
You just start doing
the butt
yoga.
part.
Wait, you put the butt up to your, and the check was probably fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as you're not shitting your pants, you should be all right.
yeah.
But
Fucking
the
khakis
knees is
are
not
another
something
story.
you think of.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lemaire told me that you ever been around a really fat guy and they smell like butt all everywhere. Lemaire was like, yeah, that's because every time you have more folds on your body, you're creating new butt cheeks everywhere, and that's actually where the smell's coming. It's not that you have poop in your butt.
New butt
it's
cheeks.
that's the smell that's created by your skin flaps having sweat and dirt in them
In their
and-
crevice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just start growing assholes.
These human Shar-Pays are fucking stinky.
You got the equivalent of fucking 40 ass cheeks on them.
My Aunt Pat was a big fat lady. R.I.P. Happy birthday in heaven. And she had a corduroy couch, and that fucking thing smelled so fucking bad.
I've never heard of such a thing. Corduroy couch.
Yikes.
It smelled like a dead child fart.
And you would know.
Sorry, I just spit all over you.
I didn't see it.
Well, you were that funny.
I felt it.
You're gonna splash them, baby. I'm gonna get you a keychain and a mug. It's almost lock flume season. Can you believe it?
Dude, I was just watching a video of Action Bronson in a tank top eating food outside, and I was just like, I would seriously run someone over with a car for warm weather right now.
I'm going to Coney Island with Heskey if you want to come up there with me.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, beginning of April. We're going to get hot dogs and rides.
I've never
It's going to be
been-
warm as hell then, I bet.
Oh, buddy.
You're becoming a hot dog tourist?
I am, yeah. I really am.
Hell,
I'm a
dude,
hot dog
just
blogger
go to
now.
Thailand. Get your hot dogs and cheese pizza. Don't go to amusement parks. Isn't Coney Island, is that supposed to be a dump? The reputation that is
It's
like-
not as bad
a
as like you
rickety
might
dump.
think it is. I went like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was nice.
Mhm.
It was a little dicey going there, but
Yeah? How so?
Hickory dickory dock. Okay, sorry.
you're on the unwhitest block, man.
Unwhitest.
Yeah, I really wish I had that one back as it was coming out.
A merry wary on Whitest birthday to me. That was his most white supremacist movie.
Oh, did you know that a part of Coney Island once had a midget land called Lilliputian, and they had their own midget fire department and own midget police department.
Oh my God.
Like for show or
Yeah, it was
like,
for show, but it was a functional neighborhood within this amusement park. So the midgets were on display for people to pay and to just
it's a midget zoo.
leer
And
at.
they
Yeah.
did not leave.
Wow.
They
No,
No,
lived
they
there.
live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were not
Whoa.
allowed to leave.
A midget zoo.
That'd be very funny if like my 5-year-old fell into one of the midget pens and they had to shoot a black midget. He's bigger than them. Yeah.
What year did that stop? Because I would go to Coney Island every fucking week to see that show.
I believe it stopped in the 20s, and I think it was because of a fire. And I think there were
They
like
couldn't get the hoses up high enough. Oh, this one's really getting up there. Fuck.
there were like a couple parks that
It was just
comprised
two
Coney
guys
Island.
pumping a super soaker together. Wow.
But yeah, they
They burned down Midget Town.
they scoured the globe to find all these little people, and they got them. They rounded them up, and they convinced them to come to New York. Makes you think.
Did you guys ever
Why did they
find
call it the Little Big Apple?
Did you guys ever find the Midgetville that's supposed to be around
Yeah.
the airport?
I don't know what it is, but it's like it's definitely different.
It's like 202 North. It's near, not far from Devil's Road.
There's one right near us. That's our Midgetville.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm saying
talk-
near the airport.
I've been to both locations.
There's
and I've
two
been confused at
Midgetvilles
each
in
one.
Delaware County.
I don't know
Yeah.
about a second location, but I know the one is like right up the street from Jake and I.
Yeah, I've been to the one.
So
that-
it's called Midgetville.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the urban legend is that it's the entire population of Midgetville is little midgets,
Mm-hmm.
and that if you go there, they'll like chase you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've gone there, not been chased out, but they do have giant dogs that kind of patrol the area, and nothing seemed occupied. But then people will say that it's like it used to be a children's camp or something.
Do they ride them?
That's what I've thought, of course.
Yeah.
That the midgets were riding them like David the Gnome would ride Swift, the fox. But I've seen it. There's little doors. There's little trash cans.
But you didn't see any people.
I didn't see any little people.
That's
Yeah, that's the same.
So the thing exists.
I
Was
saw
it
one.
the children's concentration camp.
Maybe. Maybe.
You think a midget concentration camp would be called Auschwitz?
What do you think about that, Jake?
That's terrible.
Is that what you
That's-
call it?
I would not call it that. I would call it a tiny little place for little people. Whatever PC term I need to say
With
to
great
get by.
big hearts that are
Yes.
going to explode them to death.
Is that how they die?
I'm assuming that midgets have regular human hearts that eventually grow too big. What's the oldest midget
Like Great
you've ever
Danes?
seen? Maybe.
They have like Great Dane
Yeah.
disease?
I've never seen a 65-year-old midget.
Yeah,
I've never seen a midget retire, I'll tell you that much. These motherfuckers work till the day they die.
It's got to be so hard when a midget retires. Like he's trying to leave his place of business and turn out the light behind him, but he just ends up, his heart gives out from like overexertion.
Pushing.
Now, I will say this. I've seen a midget get fucked, but I've never seen two midgets together. Have you all seen that? Can you boast that?
I've seen two women together dancing on Instagram, but there was no fella in the mix.
John, what are you talking about?
Two midgets dancing together.
All right. Well, you didn't specify that they were midgets.
That's what I fucking say. What'd you fucking hear?
I heard two ladies dancing together.
He meant midget ladies. Mike.
Okay, all right.
So I've seen them on camera together.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Were they in a Little Rascals coat?
not knowing each other biblically though.
I've seen two women on each other's shoulders in a trench coat before. Obviously.
There was like a whole TLC show, like following a family of them.
Oh, yeah. The dad
Remember
got a DUI. They confiscated his Barbie dream car.
Did he really get a DUI or did
Yeah,
you
dude.
stay for
No,
that
he
show?
really did. Yeah,
for
dude.
unlawful operation of a Power Wheels.
He hands him the remote to control him. Can you at least control me home?
Sir, have you been drinking tonight? Yeah, I had like 3 or 4 thimbles.
His arms aren't long enough to touch his own nose.
I'm going to need your help, sir.
Could you waddle on the dotted line, please?
Sir, can you put your hands behind your back as best you can?
He uses a bread tie to handcuff him. Yeah.
Officer, maybe this will clear it up. He hands him a card for the Lollipop Guild. He's like, all right.
I'm afraid to tell you, you're in a little bit of trouble.
Yep.
Man,
to speak with an attorney.
midget handcuffs have to look cute, though.
They do. They're regular people finger handcuffs.
I'm not talking to anyone until I can call my wizard.
Dude, if you had a wizard at your disposal at all time, wouldn't you wish to just, at least double the size?
You can't. That's
Oh,
the caveat.
that's the carrot that he's dangling in front of you. He's like, yeah, I'm working on your wish to be tall. In the meantime, please just bring me more captured women and straw men.
It's like, yeah, do you
What
want
do you say, boss?
do you want to be tall or not be used in jail as a fleshlight? God, imagine that if you're a white midget in jail.
Yeah,
They can't go
man.
general population, right? There has to be a shorter
They put them in general
midget
lollipop
village.
population.
If there's a midget village, there should be a midget prison.
There is.
And it
Like
should-
midget cops and midget firemen. Book him. Send him to Coney Island.
Man, a midget prison guard? That would be a tough look.
prison guard?
Yeah, like a prison guard. Either for the midget
Just
prison
beating the shit out of
or at a
midgets all
regular
day.
prison. Just a midget prison guard. That's got to be
Yeah, I'm picturing
lights
a
out,
regular
guys.
guy.
Yeah, I can't even do the voice.
How do you think?
Yeah.
How do you think a midget gets beat into a gang?
They grab him by the feet and spin him till they throw him onto a roof. The youngest gang member has to roof you, and it might take a while.
Yeah, you better pray you get roofed.
You just get dizzy till you throw up.
I think one guy picks you up under your armpits and holds you up while the other guy's like,
Work the body.
yeah. They all try out that like gang boxing that they do. Yeah, that's probably what they do.
Do you think maybe he fights him back like by the ankles, swinging him like a bat?
Oh, dude, if you had a pillow fight with midgets, you're just hitting each other with midgets, that'd be pretty cool.
This is my
Yeah,
That took a minute.
probably it.
That's probably the thing to do.
this is my Billy Club.
Only one of the midgets gets in though. Whichever one bleeds.
Yeah,
the
whichever
least.
one keeps all his feathers on the inside. Congratulations, you're in the gang.
They get tickled in. Good one, Julius.
That is good stuff, man.
You really don't see many of them anymore.
Yeah.
They're all in Vegas, but not around here.
Yeah, it's rare.
Maybe that's the new zoo you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're wrangling them in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Coney Island to Fremont Street.
I think
The
they
Fremont experience is just seeing people below 5 feet.
They're all in the trash cans that stomp to create different octaves for the for the show.
For Blue Man Group? You're saying they get drummed on by the Blue Men? Each one's just doing a different note, like, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, when they're hitting the drum and the paint's coming up, it's their blood.
He's getting raspberries done on his belly, the paint splashing up.
They should have them as Wallies in Las Vegas. Just roaming trash cans that pick up trash.
Our 2 feet tall D2. Yeah, they should do that. I agree.
Pike Von Toom says, after prison rehabilitation at the half-size house.
So none of you guys have ever laid eyes on either of the 2 Delaware County midget villages?
I've been there, but I didn't see any midgets.
I've been to
Okay.
both. I've been to both, and I was unsure both times that I was in the right place.
Well, wasn't the one
'Cause-
place obviously like a tiny version of homes and
They were
grills? and-
they looked smaller, and the doors looked smaller, but like not like, oh, that's definitely like a midget home. It could just be like, that's an old, really old home for smaller
Right.
people.
I guess so.
I don't know.
But why is it still there? It's gated off.
Yeah, both of them. Like nobody.
And
lives
it's in an
either.
area where there's like a lot of nice houses, so why haven't they raised those? There must be midgets in there. They would have bulldozed those things decades ago if they weren't filled with midgets.
You think, yeah.
Come back with a warrant! All right, that's a post-it! I'm not falling for that!
It's like the Toll Brothers and Keebler Elves are just working together to.
You're gonna have to talk to my tiny lawyer. My wizard. Yeah, that'd be weird.
Man, I love talking about them. Doesn't make you feel good. It is like chicken soup for the soul.
Just talking about midgets?
Yeah.
It feels illegal.
You can't talk about midgets and be in a bad mood afterwards.
True, but it's almost like, is this okay?
It's like getting a little bit of sun.
This would be a very funny thing for us to have to like rally for free speech about.
Yeah,
They don't want you to fucking talk about anything, dude.
Can't even talk about fucking midgets getting Waycode on their own land. Can't talk about anything anymore. So what if they were running guns?
The ATF is blasting "Follow the Yellow Book Road" out of monster truck size speakers.
It's just to us,
They're
just a regular.
instinctively, like marching out of the houses to it. Like, I have no control over this.
It's like their electric slide. Is that what you're saying?
Who else you want to talk about? Is there like, remember when the Red Sox, when they won their first championship, Pedro Martinez had that one little person? He wasn't a midget, but he was something.
Yeah.
What was
He
he?
used to bring around a little fella with him all the time.
I think there's one of those Harry Potter elves.
He did have that kind of look to him.
Did he?
He was impish, yeah.
Is
Oh,
it like
what do you call them?
Is it progeria when you like
That's probably right.
are small and your face looks old?
Oh, progeria. That was like the that Juggalo rapper.
Is that Symphucus?
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
progeria.
but his head was kind of fucked
Those
up.
guys are nuts. They all look like Beaker from the Muppets.
Oh, he was a bad boy rapper?
He was a Juggalo.
Oh, I would have gone with anti-Geria if I was a bad boy
You should
rapper.
see if we could see a picture of Symphucus. It's TSIMFUK.
Might be PHU.
It'll. I hope Google still will suggest Symphucus. You've never seen this fella?
I don't
It's
know.
weird that he's not like on Twitter as much as back in the day.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he does.
I
seem like,
have seen him, yeah.
Ooh boy.
Oh, God.
up? It's your boy Sam Focus. Hocus pocus pocus. Yeah, he's the man. Whoa,
Maybe we don't see him as much anymore
he
because
looks like an owl.
he's passed on to the other realm. But damn, rocking a fucking fitted better than anybody I've ever seen in my whole life do it.
No, I wouldn't call it a fitted, but
but
It fits somebody.
he's
Yeah.
a twigger.
Yeah. That's actually an ice cream helmet.
Yo, that's a massive fucking
Whoa.
New York symbol.
That should be the Yankees logo.
Man.
Oh, my God.
They,
All right,
I
this
wish
is
they
just
didn't give
fun to
those
pick
guys
off.
hands that big.
Imagine what his dick looks like.
Can we get a picture of? I mean, there's no way he's not posting his meat.
Now let's see.
Know what I know about these guys?
We got to see what little Pedro Martinez's little friend looked like too,
He's got whatever this guy's got,
right?
which is
But his head was smaller.
he's got magic brain.
Pedro's guys, I think was actually it wasn't progeria, it was, double ageria.
I never saw Pedro Martinez's little friend.
Yeah,
You
there
don't
he is.
remember
Look, he's
this?
at the parade.
yeah, he would have him on
showing
his
him around.
shoulder and shit.
Oh my god, I remember him.
No, I don't remember him.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
he was
in
a good luck
Sprite
charm.
commercial or something.
Guess you weren't watching Sports Center back in this time.
Jesus
This
Christ.
guy was in the top 10 plays every week for a
Look-
year.
Look at Pedro soaked in champagne lifting that thing up.
God damn. That is really fucked up. I wish it didn't look like a tiny version of him. It almost looks like
I
a
think
failed
they-
clone.
I feel like... But you spent a lot of money on it. You
Yeah.
still got to bring it out.
Yeah, he was trying to do kind of like a Django Fett type thing, but he turned out not to be so good of a clone super soldier army. He's mostly just like a tiny baseball midgets. That's not real.
Yeah,
All right, so
That's
why is
not
his head
real.
so much smaller
Oh,
than
dude,
the other guy?
he's that what he was doing. He's just harvesting, like I was saying earlier. He's just harvesting stem cells from him. Every once in a while, he just grab and just suck a little bit out.
Like an apple.
Thank you for these perfectly matched stem cell clones.
it's like a little man Gogurt just rolling up the end of his feet.
Gogeria.
Just his personal plasma donor.
He say snack times.
Have you gotten shorter?
Oh, thank you so much. It's so good. I promise someday you'll get some stem cells as well.
What kind of weird medical shit you guys going to get into when you get rich?
Man. I'll have a blood boy for sure.
What does that mean,
Yeah.
Jake?
Like in Fury Road.
Yeah, it's like you get like somebody who's youthful and you get them who good health. You get their blood inside your body and you take out your blood. Keeps
I like
you young,
that.
you know?
I hated that movie.
Fury Road?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's about women and you hate women?
Yeah, man.
I like that movie. I've never seen any of the other Mad
The OG
Maxes,
Mad
though.
Maxes?
Yeah.
The old ones are boring. The new one was good. What else could you do? How could you?
I want to get into like
What
getting
could
the
you-
frozen shit. Have you guys done any of that like cryogenic body freeze shit?
I was.
I used to think about it, but then I just let it go.
Oh, God damn it, Mike. God damn it.
Yeah, I guess blood boy is tip of the iceberg, huh? For weird
You mother-
shit. No, I wasn't going for a...
You weren't doing
No, no.
frozen?
No, I wasn't
you
doing
piece of
it.
shit.
He just infiltrated your brain.
That's friendly fire.
It was subconscious.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way that you could enslave a man and steal his chromosomes slowly, or whatever is useful. And I don't even. What would I even do with a medical slave?
I know some people that are already getting.
What
their-
do I do with a guy that can't even run as fast as me?
Yeah. What do they call it? The geek, right? That was the old term.
For what?
In the circus, you had somebody who was like fucked up and you
Uh-huh.
put them in a circle.
That's what they called him in Nightmare Alley.
Yeah. It's like you're just fucked up looking, and they just like people pay to just see how fucked up looking you are.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And
You
they're
just
not
do
going
that.
to try to make you look any better. They're going to try to make you look more fucked up, if anything. I already know people who are getting their own plasma taken out and needled into their own faces.
Their own plasma?
Yeah.
What's that do?
I have no idea. I think it might be some kind of natural Botox kind of situation. But
Women get hot for needles in the face.
yeah,
Dude.
for real.
There's something about that
Some of
that
these
really
lip-
turns them
Some of these
on.
lips are looking pretty good out there, so I'm not complaining.
Disagree, but
Really?
oh, dude, every time if I can even perceive that you've had something filled in your face, I'm just like, ew, dude, you look like those Bogdanov twins or whatever their name is.
It is weird when
Even the most subtle version of it,
Yeah.
you look like one of those freaks. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, it's like, where's the Bang Bros bus? As soon as you see the lips, everything's so fake on my
The hell,
girl.
Jake? What are you talking about,
Nothing.
dude?
I'm not saying anything.
Where's the hot dog cart? You ugly slut. For real though, if there actually we have enough of a reach now. If there are any progeria dudes out there looking for an eternal master, hit me up. I'll consider it. Send me your resume.
meet him on Fremont Street later this year. Bring your own
Just bring
IV.
a snare. Got him. Do you ever want to be permanently embarrassed by a podcaster? Come out and move to Philly. Come to move to Midgetville. I'm going to repopulate Midgetville single-handedly. I'm going to be the mayor. I'm going to be a cruel master. I'm going to be the Wizard of Midgetville.
Oh man.
You think that's why knees on jeans stink? It's from midgets like bumping into them.
I just got midget dandruff on my legs.
That's where their asses are. They're just farting on the backs of our knees.
Could
Are
be
you,
it.
are you saying they've been around us this whole time and we're just not noticing them?
Yeah. I carried you.
Are you gonna get a futuristic procedure done? You saving up for anything?
I don't know that I'm saving up for anything, but yeah, I might get my tits done.
Oh, the ass dick. I got
Oh,
That's
true.
I'm going to get it removed.
this was a mistake.
Yeah, people are talking about that. Grown men who get a gigantic dick attached to their tailbone are regretting it and honestly developing suicidal ideation. And it's like you're not even allowed to say anything about it because of the fucking woke mob.
My God, it was our generation's version of barbed wire.
I got a tribal penis on my butt.
I apologize. John just put his head back while I had my hand up here, and I just instinctively started jerking his bun. Ooh.
Rang the bell on his ponytail.
You
Honestly,
keep anything in there?
Smell it.
Cigarette.
You smell anything?
No.
I got put some mozzarella in there earlier.
If I pull a pill out, it's mine.
Honestly, I'm not saving up for anything. Except for going to space. I'm going to fucking space. And whatever space does to my body, that's my procedure.
John, you need a helmet.
That's fine. I'd love to be the first dumbass that died in space because he forgot his helmet.
I bet you got an ACG outfit already picked out for space, don't you?
Yeah, that would be sick. Hopefully
You
I'm
guys
sponsored by
are
them.
halfway off liftoff. You're like, oh shit, guys, we gotta go back. We can't.
Jake has a hot dog flattened into the front of his.
Did you ever watch that video of that astronaut chasing the other astronauts around the space shuttle in a gorilla suit?
Mm-hmm. That's
Always
cute.
gets me.
I haven't seen that, but
What a great gag.
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be even funnier if that was one of the shuttles that went down.
He gets the rest of his suit on, but accidentally puts the gorilla helmet on. Oh, fuck. That thing's going to be filled with the inside of his head.
You're just retrieving a gorilla's body from the Atlantic Ocean.
Yep.
I would take that into space. I would probably use all my bad words in space. How far do you think a bad word would travel in space?
I think 0.
Yeah,
in a
sound
vacuum.
doesn't travel in a vacuum, I believe.
Yeah, in space,
how it
no
works?
one can hear you scream the N-word. That was the original tagline for Alien. And Sigourney Weaver was like, "No,
I'm not going to do it if
that's not. That's not even fucking funny. Change it now. Change it, or I'm seriously, I'm gonna leave."
Oh my God, I thought Sigourney Weaver was here.
Thank you. I've been working on my Sigourney Weaver impression.
Are you the keymaster?
There is no Dana, only door. What? I didn't break the eggs. The counter did it. You're telling me there's a demon in my icebox? What the fuck? I can't even.
Better not touch my jeans.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Janos is literally obsessed with me. I'm not going to stop. Please think of something else to talk about. Whew, man. Yeah.
What about getting? I'm fine being just about 6'1", but it would be fucking sick. Be 6'5". Aren't dudes adding inches to their legs by like
Yeah,
breaking them and then reattaching them
Wait,
with
what?
cadet?
Getting their femurs extended.
Yeah, they're getting their femurs broken. I think you have to be out of like commission for 6 months or something.
It was crazy is that South Park
Ooh,
joked about it like 15 years ago, and now there's dudes like standing in excruciating pain in pictures next to their surgeons.
Jesus. With their height like written on the wall. So
Mom, update the notch.
Cut my legs in 2 pieces. I will be 5'4".
that is like kryptonite to women, though, right? The height. Height
Yeah.
gets them every time.
Oh yeah, that's exactly like grabbing a cat by the back of the neck. They're completely powerless.
Yeah, height's the real big dick.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you should get a tall man attached to your ass. Stop with this penis fantasy.
All right.
Jake, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay.
Yeah. Almost there. Still growing.
Mm-hmm.
You read 6 foot in my eyes.
Thank you.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to say, John.
I think everybody's 6 foot.
No, don't do that.
Everybody I've ever seen in public is 6 foot. Takes a lot for me to notice someone's short.
That is the default height. If you're over 6 feet, the default height is 6 foot. And
Yeah.
anyone under that is like,
You got to be
Fucking
fucking 5'2" for me to notice you're short.
yeah.
Do you think if you're a little ass man, you're apprehensive about sitting back in a chair, you just want to get to the point where your feet are on the ground?
Oh yeah, I guarantee
Yeah.
that dudes do not ever go back into a chair like that.
Interesting.
They definitely have a firm plant,
Sit on the front
and
of the
then they
chair.
figure out where their
Yeah.
ass goes once once it's hovering.
That's very interesting because when I sit on a stool, I think it's a real treat to have a dangling foot.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
But you have
too.
the option.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something I've never even considered. You know, my wife's 5 foot, maybe 1.25, and dudes that are shorter than me, I just think are the same height as her.
You ever try to kiss him?
Man, I thought you guys were my wife.
I sneak up behind them and reach up and grab their boobs. Disregard that.
Just whisper in their ears, I'm the luckiest man alive.
Whoopsie daisy. Man.
We got a 5'5" short lord in the chat. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice, Alan.
Alan, get you
And that's
some
fine.
fucking platforms, baby.
No,
There's no reason you can't be 5'8" when you step out at night, dude.
I'll
I'd
stay in
say
flip flops.
break your own femurs and then just get 2x4s and put them like a splint and shove your ankles as far away as you can while they heal.
Yeah, bones will heal.
It works.
Yeah.
And then just eat whatever they make bones out of. Your body will put it in the right spot. This is my understanding of biomechanics.
Eat your own fingernails every day for dinner.
True.
Yeah, eventually your feet won't hurt. Can wood hurt? I didn't think so.
I'm pretty sure if you drink shampoo, it can regrow your bones. Shampoo, I think, is made out of bones material, just liquefied. So if you break your bones and stretch them apart and you drink the shampoo, it'll make new bone in between the broken parts.
That was
Try it
beautiful,
out.
man.
Wow.
That's just the way that I assume things work. Obviously, saying it out loud, I understand that that's not even close, but that's a new thought that I had to go through, and that's where I came from. That's my starting point.
Do you think anybody ever chooses to extend their torso rather than their legs?
Ooh.
You think they choose top tall over bottom tall?
That's so weird you said that because he just responded he has weirdly long legs with a short torso.
Oh, there you go, Alan.
Is there a way, Alan, is there a way to extend your spine?
You know what you could do is, like, you know how they put those things between ladies' toes when they get a pedicure? You can get those in your ribs. Ooh, and then you just dry under a Chinese lady's hair dryer or whatever.
For 1 hour and then you're tall,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Sure.
Damn.
Do you guys have any other questions that you need us to? I mean, I have the answers to literally everything.
Yeah, your spitballing is
I'm a little bit
on fire right
I'm
now.
a little bit tired, and I think I've unlocked every secret in the universe because of it.
What? So if they don't want to go through with the leg extending surgery, what about like you said platforms? Kiss is retiring. That's easily what 7 inches.
You're
the
thinking
Were all those
big-
guys really short? Is Gene Simmons a little
They're
guy?
all wearing platforms.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah, there's no Jewish guys over 5'9". All the Kiss guys are little tykes, little rapist tykes, walking around in fucking moon shoes.
Wait, was Ron Jeremy in Kiss?
Dude, have you ever seen fucking?
Yeah, he was in Unwanted Kiss, Jake.
Ever seen Ace Frehley with his makeup off?
Yeah, it's
Paul
pretty bad.
Stanley.
Yeah.
God damn, those are real freaks.
Nick, I did not find out if jiu-jitsu works on dogs yet. So I've been
Oh,
proud.
yeah.
Hey, I have an anecdote actually. I saw a comment from a guy saying that if you tried to rear naked choke my dog, he would still be able to bite you somehow. And I go, okay, maybe, but I think in the moment, if I had my hands on him, I would work that problem out. Rick McCauley though had to choke out a dog one time.
What kind of dog?
I want to say pit bull,
Mm-hmm.
and I think pit bull will be the easiest one to choke out because they have the biggest fucking heads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're trying to choke out a greyhound, I think first of all, I think their heads just come off like a lizard tail.
Big head and thick neck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're parking cone shaped, that just whoop. And also, greyhounds don't even have brains, dude. They're all of their like bodily processes are just instructions from the top of their brain stem. So you can't choke a greyhound, but you can choke a pit bull.
I think the best way to do it would be to go belly down, rear naked choke. Like if you were on your back holding him, that would give him too much wiggle room.
Yeah.
But if you got in position to rear naked choke him and then just made sure he was on the ground.
You flatten them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill that dog instantly.
Yeah.
Played out like Jake's bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jake. I think if you just like released your knees and fell in the direction of any dog, you'd win.
Thank you. Thanks, Tim.
So you said, Mike, we didn't ever even get to
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The dog
So-
changed his tune.
I've been on the prowl. He has not been out. I've even sent my son to the park.
In a meat suit.
Did you give him a fucking dog knife at least?
No, we refuse to live in fear. So he has to go to the park with his buddy. So I let him go, but I kept an ear out, and they were screaming at one point. But
Mike,
it
he's
turns out
going
they were
through a
just being Josh.
pedophile and pitbull obstacle course just to get to the baseball diamond. He's not out. I wonder if
No.
they had him euthanized or if they're just like beating the shit out of him in the house and making him a super weapon.
I don't know, man. Either way, it works for me. But yeah, he got out twice, and he caused some damage.
And you haven't even seen him posted up in his own yard since.
I don't know the dog, but I'm just from neighbors saying what he did. What had happened was
Mhm.
he got out, he killed a dog, and he bit a child. And hopefully, the fine that they received is enough to keep him under wraps.
Yeah, that's like a dog rumspringer right there.
All right, I'm actually going to stay with the
Yeah,
family.
I'm good. I'm good. I got it. I think I got it all out.
Do you have any idea how hefty that fine could have been?
I'm gonna guess without knowing. I would say $250.
Okay.
Which, for people of our
$1
socioeconomic
million.
background, is bankruptcy.
Yeah.
They probably sold the dog to cover the fine, honestly.
An unexpected $250 fine is just like, oh my God. Dude. You start thinking about your retirement. You're going to be 75 years old working at fucking Home Depot. God damn it.
Man, that's crazy. I've been told Jaden to put a leash or a collar or something on that thing. Put a stick in him between his paws or something, because he ain't supposed to be out like that. And I told Jaden constantly, I said, you need to put him on something. I even surprised him with a little bit of Vicodin one time. I didn't tell him that, but we put that dog on Vicodin sometime when he be acting up. He not supposed to be out, but I'll just say that. But
They turn around and yell into the open screen door, I told you, get your goddamn dog.
dude, no animal is worse than a dog that gets yelled at.
True. It's like kids in that way.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jaden's not acting up like this pit bull.
Dude, I'm telling you, growing up in a poor neighborhood, I just thought you punched dogs in the head until they were nice.
Oh, this thing's still biting
That's
me,
all
right?
I've ever seen.
I'm going to
I've just-
nighten you up eventually.
All I've ever seen is like, first of all, you just don't ever walk them without them yanking you, and then you're wearing a wife beater in your house and punching it in the head every time it does anything that's remotely out of line.
With the door and the windows open.
Yeah.
Like Batman, the fucking shark repellent, just fucking clock.
Yeah, you're punching it off of your own leg and screaming at it while a fucking DVD menu is just replaying over and over again. Faded television.
What do you think is the most beaten dog?
Pitbull.
Maybe. You know, every pit bull does have that spike collar.
Is that to like prevent owners from really whacking them?
No, it goes in, right?
Yeah, that's the one that. Yeah,
you
that's for
pull-
the owners. The dogs actually invented that one.
You know what? I'm gonna turn this thing
Where the
inside out
fuck
on this
do you keep
motherfucker.
getting these things? Yeah, they all have the man in the iron mask collar on.
There's a whole section in PetSmart. Inventions by the dogs.
4 dogs by dogs. They're all fucking giant football jerseys.
Yeah, the packaging is just a wreck on those things.
An electrified coat.
Well, they fight the most, right? If there's dog fights, it's usually pit bulls that are fighting.
Yeah.
So they probably beat the shit out of those dogs. But as far as a home dog goes, just your regular white trash piece of shit beating his dog.
I bet you beagles take some damage.
You think so?
Yeah,
cute.
and beagles are also pretty nasty.
Are they?
Yeah.
Like sexually or just?
No, they're just little fucking dirty little piece of shit mongrels, and I think their owners probably get pretty. Their owners are stupid and beat the shit out of them.
You know, I think
This is the most, by the way, this is the most unpopular topic we ever discussed. People would rather hear detailed like. They would rather hear a 15-minute story about diarrhea that never the setting never changes from the bathroom. That they go, tune in. You go, sometimes dogs are bad. They go, this is the worst podcast of all time. They obsessively leave comments about it.
All right, I've seen a lot of Jack Russell in the chat.
What about Chihuahuas? I feel like any kind of small yapping dog has to get a boot.
Well, the trick about hitting a Chihuahua is that you first have to punch the woman that's holding it under her arm. Which, I mean, not a great challenge. I'm just saying, optics-wise, that's a hurdle.
Unarmed coon? No, no, stop. That's too much.
Are beagles ones like the droopy ears and the droopy like they look fucking stoned?
That's
Yeah.
a basset hound.
Okay.
Beagles
look
look like
similar.
young basset hounds.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. They still have the floppy ears, but not as floppy.
Yeah, but before they got the ear fillers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before they
Au
got those
natural.
smutty-ass ear fillers.
Yeah, beagles still have like the hope in their eyes.
Mm,
Those
that
bloodhounds,
is
like
nice.
they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bassets are whatever you say, boss. Beagles are just like, you gonna finish that controller? You gonna finish that PlayStation 5 controller?
Okay. Yeah. I used to live with a beagle. It ate my watch. Now I know what you're talking about.
Go. Exactly.
Time to get rid of that motherfucker.
Why do you guys think pugs have flat faces? That's a good question. That's that's because never mind.
Is the implication that, or it's implied that they've been punched in the face? Is that what it is?
That would be a pretty funny way to get
Pug,
a flat
yeah,
face. Just cartoon punches.
Pug is short for pugilist. They've taken one too many on the face. I was going to reference an old racist joke and say that's because it was God pressing their face against the wall while he flicks their tail up. I'm not going to tell you the original version of that.
I'm sure someone in the chat is about to.
I had a fourth grade teacher who had a flat face, and one day I got him from school, and my dad's like, "So how's pancake face doing?"
Oh my god.
Might be the meanest thing I've ever heard. Totally unprompted.
Jesus Christ.
How many weeks into the school year was that?
I don't even
Day
know.
one.
I just know I was too big of a pussy to ask to play knock hockey in her class.
What's that?
It's a little game on the floor that you play. You got little sticks, and you're knocking a wooden puck through.
Your friends would be playing and you wouldn't?
Yeah, I would be
play?
too timid to ask for a chance to play knock hockey.
Aw.
Now look at me.
Now look at you, dude. You're knocking hockey all day and night or some shit. Can't stop this guy from knocking hockey. That sounds like a hate crime.
Now we're having knocky arguments. Yeah, dachshunds are the hot dogs.
Everybody's saying that the most beat up on breeds are small. These are all small dogs. I picture a dude beating a dog that is a larger, like golden retriever size, but maybe not a golden retriever.
Let's talk about something nicer. What do you think the most fucked dog is?
By whom? By Beast?
By Jake.
I gotta go golden retrievers.
Yeah, they're like a nice.
Dad. Well, Danny, I'm actually not reassured by you being so enthusiastic about that.
He gave you a point.
my wife works at a doggy daycare,
A dog brothel.
which when the golden retrievers come in, like when they're 6 months to a year, every dog can't handle it.
Oh my
Like
God.
they're constantly getting humped. Like
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who's doing the humping? The other dogs are humping the
Other dog-
retrievers?
yeah.
Really?
yeah, of both sexes.
Huh.
They name all the dogs Migs.
Golden retrievers also have the highest desire for peanut butter.
Loosest buttholes as well.
Girl, what you trying to do to this Kong?
Wow.
Well, we ended on a nice note. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, we almost talked about killing every dog on the planet. And we stopped just short and said, what if one got fucked a lot?
There was a kid I did karate with. His name was, I'm not making it up, Jim. I shouldn't say his fucking name.
Say it, Jim Crow.
Yeah, Jim Crow was his name.
His name was
And,
Adolf Hitler. Oh,
Dead named his ass.
He got
Fuck.
arrested in Delaware because he was filming his girlfriend having sex with a dog. And I never saw the video.
wow. He's mastered beasts and women.
That's a new kind of cuck that I've never heard of.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I think they're
that's
trying.
gross.
Cocker Spaniel.
Wow.
the master.
All right. Great job, everybody. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
See you Saturday. at
Later,
Helium.
guys.